What is eco-criticism? It is the study of the relationship between literature and the physical environment. So it discusses how nature is represented in the story or poem? Yes. It also questions the role of the physical setting or plot in the story. In what ways has literacy affected humankind's relationship to the natural world? Well, all ecological criticism shares the fundamental link that human culture is connected to the physical world, affecting it and affected by it. So, eco-criticism takes as its subject the interconnections between nature and culture, negotiating between the human and the non-human? Precisely. Eco-criticism expands the notion of the world to include the entire ecosphere. That's true. However, what is the main aim of eco-criticism? Most eco-critical work aims at spreading awareness that we have reached the age of environmental limits. Oh yes, the consequences of human actions are damaging the planet's basic life support system. This awareness will instill a sincere desire to restore the environment. We are facing a global crisis today because of how our ethical systems function. Getting through the crisis requires understanding our impact on nature and using that understanding to reform them. I've been listening and I would like to know how environmental thinking can be encouraged. Consciousness raising is its most important task? Precisely. Eco-critics encourage others to think seriously about the relationship of humans to nature. Language and literature transmit values with profound ecological implications. What are some examples of literary pieces centered around eco-criticism? The short story, The Endangered Spirit, Tejaswi has established a nexus between man and nature. The Chowri tree is a representation of the non-human form, and the story revolves around its connect with the human world. And in the story, Mara is a superstitious village simpleton. He had been besieged Chowri for aid by rubbing turmeric and kumkum on the idol and offering coins. This set off a strange fear among people. Mara subcontracted his work of watching over the fields to Chowri, who watched over the estate day and night. In this manner, the story brings out the relationship that man shares with nature. How is this portrayed? I was reading the poem Ecology by A.K. Ramanujan. It too describes the connection shared by man with nature. Despite the mother being affected by pollen from the champak tree, she vetoes the decision of hampering the tree's existence. The day after the first rain, 4 years, I would come home in a rage, for I could see from a